Hey, Chase with IR.Tools. Today we're going over a newly improved product, and that is the Universal Zeroing Target. Let's get into it. So, Universal Zeroing Target, what is it? Well, contextual clues will tell you it's in the name. This is a single target on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper that you can use to zero all of your aiming devices for your rifle. So that means night vision, lasers, thermal optics, daylight optics, all that good stuff on a single piece of paper. Now, about the paper. The paper is actually right in the range. So if you're out on a day like this, where it's cloudy, overcast, rainy, snowy, icy, something like that, hey, if it's not raining, you're not training, this paper will hold up. Not only is it more weather resistant than normal paper, but it also is going to hold up a lot better to a larger volume of fire. So again, if you're having to take a lot of shots to get a bunch of different optics and sighting system zeroed, this paper will hang in there with you. Now let's talk about the actual items we have on here to help enable zeroing of different kinds of optics. So up here we've got a laser reflector, a night vision reflector, and a thermal reflector. Now keep in mind, we're going to do an entire other video on the range actually going through zeroing a weapon with this target, so stay tuned for that. But the idea here is that with the original Universal Zero Target, it was, like I said, all optics on one gun on a single piece of paper. And then we updated it in order to do a couple of things. First off, you'll notice that we have these diamonds, and we have a much more high contrast background in order to provide better contrast for your optical systems. We also have added multiple aiming points in order that you can either do multiple systems at a single time, meaning you can move these squares to different aiming triangles to go ahead and get a zero all at once, or if an area gets shot out, you can move to different areas and not have to change targets. So up top, we got the laser. What is that? That is a laser reflector for both visible and IR lasers in order to get your laser aiming devices dialed in. Then we have a photo loom, which is labeled night vision. So that is going to work for your daylight optics, and then obviously any clip-on night vision that you are running on your weapon system. And then finally, we have our upright thermal aiming square. Now this is our new upright thermal technology. We'll do a whole other video series talking about that new technology development. It's been years in the process and it's super cool. But the bottom line is that upright is deliberately named that way because it no longer requires an angle to achieve better contrast. This can just go vertically on any normal target backer and it's going to work great. On the back here, you're going to note some data points. So this is pretty standard dope or data on previous engagements for normal weapons that are integral to infantry or military units. And so there's going to be, basic dope data there. We've also added a ruler, so if you have another one of these targets with you, because they do come in a pack, you can go ahead and use this to measure your shot groups or distances for adjustment if you don't have anything else on hand. Overall, guys, it's like I said, 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. It's easy to put in a backpack. You could, roll it up in a tube, do whatever you want. It's easy to carry around. It's got a lot of information on it, and it provides a lot of value. So, guys, that is the newly improved Universal Zeroing Target. You can go ahead, look below for links to where you can pick these things up. And like I said, stay tuned for us actually going on the range and getting a weapon zeroed. Thanks for watching. Train hard, live free. See you next time.